estate. Don't you love keys? Piano keys. Oh, piano keys are a thing of beauty. In fact, I made my living for 10 years teaching piano and really enjoyed it. It was very good to me. These keys were a blessing. But you know, there came a point in my family's life where we just needed a little more money. And I thought to myself, what can I do to contribute? And I turned to some other keys, the keys of my laptop. I looked around and I found an organization called PMI, Professional Marketing International. I found that they had unbelievable programs to get somebody like me, somebody who had been essentially out of the workforce for a couple decades, going on a new career. I signed up with PMI and have not looked back. It has been a wonderful ride. One of my favorite parts of the program were the online courses. These courses allowed me to learn every facet of real estate, from the very fundamentals up to the details of making contracts and building my power team and implementing different marketing strategies, working numbers, doing inspections, you name it. It was taught to me on these online courses, and what I really liked is that there were always action steps to take at the end of each course. I did those faithfully. They were simple, like make a business card and order it. But those little baby steps get you going in the right direction. And you know what they say, a journey of 100 miles starts with one step. Complementing these online courses using these keys were my advisors. The mentoring program is remarkable. The breadth of knowledge and experience that those coaches have covers everything you could ever want. I loved being able to call them what seemed like any time of day or night and ask a very specific question that maybe was sounding pretty stupid, but they didn't act like it was stupid. They would answer that question, give me again an action step. Gina, you having problems with your buyer's list? Go ahead to the auction on the court steps and talk to those buyers. Add them to your list. Very concrete things to do. Sometimes I'd call up, I didn't have a clue what my question was. And they would just talk me through, what have you done so far, what's happening in your business, what isn't happening in your business. Maybe one of the best things was they weren't beyond giving me a swift little kick in my bottom to get me going. When I thought I had covered all the bases and really hadn't, they let me know it. They showed me how to treat this new career as a business and not a hobby, which is one of the main things I would advise somebody else starting out in this business. You can't play around in it. It's not a part-time little fun thing to do. Oh, it's fun, but it's a job. And you better know where your money's going. You better know what your goals are and what steps you're going to take to get there. You can't just read and read and read. You're going to end up with what we call analysis paralysis and get nowhere. You can be very busy, but if you're not out there making offers, you're not going to make any money. So the first offer I made was on an REO. I got that, I rehabbed it, and I sold it for a nice profit of around $50,000. Second house I bought was at a live auction, and I put a nice family in there on a lease option. I've got about $300 a month cash flow on that. And when they buy it, I'll make over $20,000. I love lease options. It allows families the opportunity to get into homes that otherwise couldn't. And they treat their home like it's theirs, so it's much better than a regular tenant. Did another REO, which is a long rehab, learned a lot, and made about $100 cash flow on that a month with another lease option family. Got about 50 to 60 profit built in on that. Working on another one that I bought at an auction right now. The key to my heart is my family, and it's been such a thrill to me to be able to contribute to my husband, reduce his stress, and my children, pay for some of their college, pay for a wedding. It was wonderful. But I'll tell you what, these are some of the best keys. These are the keys to the houses that I have been working on since I joined PMI. Thanks, PMI.